Supporters. There's Salman Khatun on the right of the screen with a teammate, former captain of Bangladesh women's team. Bit of a problem with her throwing arm. Going through the rehab and hopefully becomes fit to be available. Selection because Bangladesh women's team are scheduled to go to participate in the Asia Cup in the month of November, T20 tournament. So that's what it does to a new batsman. If you pitch it up, you punish you. That's a good shot. Take nothing away from the shot. That's one of the reasons why I was saying that maybe perhaps it's a better idea to get the leg spinner in. Nothing wrong in that shot. Beautifully played.
Yes, indeed. Lack of experience versus tons of it. Allowing Mushfiqur Rahim to find back his form. Remember, he has been anchoring the innings day in and day out, and just to remind you, he's got his best batting average, that is of around 40 on batting at number 4, thanks to all these statistics. So he's got once again the opportunity. He was not among the runs last Sunday. Once again coming slightly down the track, using the pitch of the delivery, playing with a straight bat, which has been the name of the game for Mushfiqur Rahim. The run rate is still not that bad, still approaching 4.5 runs per over.
If you look at the bowling figure so far in this match, look at Mohammad Nabi, the off spinner, right at the top to open the bowling. Given away 7 runs of 3 overs, and everybody else 14 for Zadran. Ashraf has given away 19 years. He's picked up 2 wickets, 13 for Naveen. So if you look at that, it seemed that yes, the spinners did the trick for them. That's how they created the pressure, and that's one of the reasons why I feel that it's time that Rashid Khan comes into the attack. Rashid Khan, the right arm leg spinner, I thought he was impressive, very impressive. 10 overs, 2 for 37. And picked up the wicket of Mushfiqur Rahim and Sabir Rahman.
A brilliant shot. Once again, roll of risk coming into the act. And Mushfiqur Rahim finding his second boundary of this over. Punishing Naveen. Once again a bad line. And the result was obvious. Mushfiqur Rahim's second 4.
Lovely clip of his legs. Anything pitched up. He's such a good batsman, especially when it's pitched up. He'll punish you once again, just away from that fielder. And a good piece of timing. Races over to the boundary. So 2 boundaries are for Mushfiqur Rahim. 8 of just 7 deliveries. That's a good start for him. As a batsman, you would expect you want bowlers to bowl certain deliveries where you think that you're good enough to put them away for boundaries. Once again into the legs, but there is protection in the deep. Only be a single. Not a good over. Not for Afghanistan. 9 in that over. After 14, Bangladesh are 64 for 2.
এই যে টাকাটা ও কোথায় গেল রনি
দাদি এই নাও তোমার 5 টাকা
কিছু হবে না 5 টাকার সার্ফ এক্সেল দিয়ে এই সব দাগ উঠে যাবে
Chested action, and you need to watch his arm. It's a very straight arm. Normally leg spinners will bowl with a slightly round arm, lower arm, where you try and get some side spin, but he has a very straight arm which allows him to bowl more the googly and the top spin. But look at the first ball, look at the turn he gets. It's like a top. Great amount of turn there.
He's a big Shahid Afridi fan. So you can see that in the first few steps of his run-up. It's the Shahid Afridi look-alike in many ways. And he claims to be a big fan of Shahid Afridi. So it's rubbing off on him, I suppose.
His run-up has some similarity for sure. There's no doubt about it, the way he starts, but... Oh, that's well bowled. I like the lines he bowls. Tends to bowl middle and leg. Throws in the googly a lot. I wonder how the batsmen play him, particularly after that first delivery spun so much. Always with this kind of action, you'll play him as a off spinner rather than really a leg spinner, because he doesn't really spin the leg break much. He bowls the googly, he bowls the top spin. Where have they come from? Quite a few of them.
Yeah, they've all come in from the Sundarbans, I suppose. Lots of tigers at the ground today.
It's the end of the over, 66 for 2.
এইগুলি শর্ট সলিউশন থেকে এখনো বাংলাদেশ অপ্রতিদ্বন্দ্বী একমাত্র কসকো গ্লিসারিন সাবান। কসকো গ্লিসারিন সাবান 100% ময়েশ্চারাইজার হার্বাল সাবান। গ্লিসারিন সাবান মানে কসকো।
গরম ঘাম আর গ্রিস, কিন্তু আর না নতুন ক্লিয়ারমেন্ট। এতে কুলিং মিন্ট, জিনসেং এবং টি ট্রি, যা আপনাকে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা ফ্রেশনেস আর রাখে জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ ক্লিন। 24 ঘন্টা ফ্রেশনেস, জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ ক্লিন।
চালিয়ে যাও, আমি আসছি।
বাহ, এই না হলে হাজবেন্ড।
এই রান্না কবে শিখলি দোস্ত?
রাঁধুনি রেডিমেডস, সহজে সুস্বাদ।
Power play has 2 fielders, next 4, and then 5 fielders outside the circle. So Mirwais Ashraf coming back. He's got both the wickets, 4 overs, 2 for 19. And one good thing is that there is, but it just raced away. And this outfield is good, so it lends itself well for good shots and shots like that.
Well, the sun's breaking out here. That's good news. Should have a full day and evening's play. That augurs well. It was threatening early on. It's good to see the sun shining. Oh, inside edge. Big appeal, but no response from the umpire. They're going to get some runs. A couple of them.
It's given leg byes. I think the impact was outside the off stump. That ball did come in. Let's see where the impact is. Pitching outside the off stump. Yes, he got his foot right outside the off stump. So no question of that being LBW. But that's a good delivery. Change of angle.
I thought there was an inside edge because it was a little bit of inward movement. Quite pronounced, actually. Which cut back, nipped back in. But as you said, impact outside the line of the off stump.
See, one thing that surprises me about Afghanistan is the wicketkeeper continues to stand back to Mirwais Ashraf. You would want to come up and stand up by the stumps, particularly with the likes of Mushfiqur Rahim looking to come down the pitch. They did that to Tamim Iqbal when he was on strike. But look how far he is. Quite a distance behind, and there is no problem in standing back. But I think with Mirwais Ashraf's pace and also the way the Bangladesh batsmen have looked to come down to him, it will always try and restrict the batsman's movement. So 6 runs of the over, 72 for 2.
Well, they're going to have a drinks interval, but we are not, because we've got some support.
For some, the sunrise brings a smile. Because the time is on your...
To make your world special, presenting Helio S2 with fingerprint sensor, 3 GB RAM with brilliant camera performance. Helio, shine brighter.
Jeera pani chumuke matcha has very lovely taste.
এসে তুমি আমি মিলে সকালে দুপুরে রাতে প্রতিদিন চুমুকে চুমুকে নতুন
AFG জিরা পানি চুমুকেই নতুন কাহিনী। যাও লাইফ বয় দিয়ে গোসল করে নাও।
লাইফ বয় না, সিলভার দিয়ে গোসল করো।
সিলভার গোসল কানেকশন কি?
আচ্ছা বলো তো, আমরা বাচ্চাদের সিলভারের চামচ দিয়ে খাওয়াই কেন?
কেন?
লাড্ডুতে সিলভার ফয়েল কেন থাকে? কারণ সিলভার দেয় জীবাণু থেকে আমাদের সবচেয়ে শক্তিশালী সুরক্ষা। এজন্য নতুন লাইফ বয় উইথ অ্যাক্টিভ সিলভার, যা দেয় জীবাণু থেকে আমাদের সবচেয়ে শক্তিশালী সুরক্ষা। নতুন লাইফ বয় উইথ অ্যাক্টিভ সিলভার।
একটি শপথ দেশ গড়ার, যা আমাদের হৃদয়ের গভীরে স্পন্দন হয়ে নিয়ে চলেছে আমাদের লক্ষ্যের দিকে। লক্ষ্য একটাই, এমন এক সৃষ্টি যা গড়বে ইতিহাস, প্রতিষ্ঠা করবে স্বপ্নের বুনিয়াদ। আজ সৃষ্টি চলেছে স্বপ্ন জয়ের উদ্দেশ্যে। তৈরি হচ্ছে জাতির গর্ব পদ্মা সেতু। এই গৌরবের অংশীদার হতে পেরে আমরা গর্বিত। আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট, জনগণী দেশ, সমৃদ্ধ বাংলাদেশ।
শোনা যায় পুরাকালে এক সঞ্জীবনী পানীয় ছিল, যা সব রোগ দূর করত, সাথে তার থেকে পাওয়া যেত উজ্জ্বল ত্বক আর অমর জীবন। এটি সেই সঞ্জীবনী পানীয় নয়, এটি শুধুই স্প্রাইট, যার রিফ্রেশিং টেস্ট পিপাসা মেটায়। স্প্রাইট এখন এক নতুন রিফ্রেশিং টেস্টে।
চুমুকি অ্যাকশন।
নতুন নামে ডাচ বাংলা ব্যাংক মোবাইল ব্যাংকিং, নতুন নামে রকেট, টাকার রকেট।
Looking to slash, caught on the boundary at third man, and Mirwais Ashraf went hard at a delivery wide of the off stump, took a top edge and a fairly straightforward chance to the man down at third man. And look at the disappointment, she doesn't want to look at it. And then Soumya Sarkar, to me, he looked very rusty. Did play 1 or 2 good shots, but by and large was never in control. And in the end, holding out to the man at extra cover. So those are the 2 wickets lost by Bangladesh. And Nabi just 3 overs. Sadran to me has been off colour, but Mirwais Ashraf has been the pick. 2 for 23, and just seen the solitary over from Rashid Khan, with Navinul Haq also bowling 3 overs for 18. So Rashid Khan will continue.
Yes, he's had a quiet start to this bowling effort from him, and he's kept things tight. Overall, I think the options for the Afghanistan captain were the top 2 bowlers, Daulat Zadran and Mohammad Nabi, the 2 most experienced bowlers, and he's used them up. So far, Rashid Khan has kept things tight, and this is a very critical period for Bangladesh. These 2 experienced players will look to build and consolidate, and in many ways, the previous game and this game is a throwback to the old-fashioned one-day cricket that we used to have. It's no longer about 300 plus scores. The old-fashioned consolidation phase right now for both these batsmen.
So this is driven away on the offside. Well, we've been talking about how batsmen tend to play Rashid Khan, but just look at how Mushfiqur Rahim is looking to play him away. This time, that was tossed up. Look where his bat is. He's looking to play it away on the onside, so possibly playing for the leg, for the googly, rather than playing for the leg break. Oh, that's well bowled. That is very well bowled. Didn't spin a lot, but just enough to go past the outside edge.
Yes, tested him there. And Rashid was the best bowler on view in the last game. 2 for 37. He's continuing from where he left off on Sunday.
Finds the outside edge. Rashid Khan turning out to be an outstanding bowler. Just outside the off stump. Getting Mahmudullah playing at a ball outside the off stump. Just imagine the way he bowls. He doesn't really possess a leg spinner's action, but he could come on and bowl the odd delivery that turns as a leg break. That's what confuses the batsman. Very fine over, just a single. 3 runs off it. He's turning out to be very impressive. 75 for 2.
অ্যান্টিব্যাকটেরিয়াল জিঙ্ক মাউথওয়াশের শক্তিতে মুখের কোনায় কোনায় পরিষ্কার করতে ব্যবহার করুন ক্লোজ আপ, আর পান দুর্দান্ত ফ্রেশনেসের সাথে ঝকঝকে হাসি। ক্লোজ আপ দুর্দান্ত ফ্রেশনেস বানায় দুর্দান্ত মুহূর্ত।
বার্জার ওয়েদার কোট অ্যান্টিডট লং লাইফে আছে ন্যানো অ্যাডিটিভস, যা দেয়ালের মাইক্রোপোর্সকে পূরণ করে, ফলে আপনার বাড়ি থাকে ধুলো ময়লা থেকে সুরক্ষিত বছরের পর বছর।
Rahmat Shah coming on. Now this is something that has baffled me right along. That's the quick bowling changes now. Mirwais Ashraf just bowled a solitary over, the last over. And Rahmat Shah comes on. He's useful. Now I don't think he bowled in the first game. Now this is a few surprises from the Afghanistan camp, but this is a good move because he's looking at the available options. They need to have plenty of bowling options. Doesn't bowl the first ball.
False start for Rahmat Shah. Rahmat Shah has experience of playing here in Dhaka. He plays the Dhaka Premier League previously, and he's picked up some wickets playing for Mohammedan Sporting Club. So he's aware of the conditions in this setup. First ball. Start, no ball. Driven away. Well fielded there. Very well fielded there.
What was the problem?